Okay. Share your screen with the audience. Hello. Anybody there today? It's Lynne with Feathersong Crochet, and this is Wednesday WIP Knockout. All right, let's see who we got here. Linda and Tiffany's here. Hello, everybody. I got it set up on my laptop today, so I'm not on my phone, so hopefully we won't have any issues. Can everybody hear me okay? And there's kind of a glare on my glasses. Is that going to bug you guys? I need my reading glasses, though. That might make it worse pointed towards a window. I don't want you to see my messy closet, though. Okay. I'm excited to go today and the next week. Yes. Oh, back to school. Oh, Tammy. Okay. Thank you. Just my natural hair. Okay. For my hair, I can hear you. Okay. It's 2:02. We got 3 minutes for goofing around till we get started. I've got my WIP ready back here. And so, yeah, how you guys doing? It is a stinking hot day here in central Illinois. I don't know how you guys are, but I am glad to be inside. Very much glad to be inside. So what are you guys going to be working on, or what is going on in your life? Talk to me, people. Texas. Okay, same as Tiffany. I know it's got to be hot down there. If it's hot here, it's got to be hot down there. Okay. So Tammy, where do you go to school at? A doily for your daughter. Okay. Hello. Oh, Colorado Springs. I have friends that live out there. They used to live here and they moved there when they retired. The Loves, if you know the Loves. Probably not. Peregrine Falcon. Yay. Atlanta. Life skills here in Canton. Oh, Canton, Ohio. That's because I'm originally from near Cincinnati. So Canton, I think, is up north, isn't it? Or is it more central? Natural hair, working on a cardigan. Me too. My first cardigan I'm working on, my first wearable. So I have a friend that's helping me. It's a raglan top down. So you'll see it here in just a second. Tammy's in Texas. Okay. Oh, is it perhaps just my hair? Is it MJ's Off the Hook? I think it's Off the Hook Designs. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a raglan. It came out a couple months ago. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get it done. It's going to be orange. You'll see the orange part. It's like a pumpkin on the top, pumpkin color, and then like a yellowish gold maize color. And then the bottom is going to be red. So it's going to be a fall sweater. So I'm hoping to get it done by early September so I can wear it in the fall. But I've adjusted it. It came with buttons down the front and pockets, and I'm not going to do those. It's just a plain cardigan. So, oh, there goes my phone. Sorry. It's on quiet. Okay, it's 2:04. We got 1 more minute. I hope everybody's got their WIPs ready. Working on my book reader's blanket. Oh, Kelly. Book reader's blanket. Is that something that somebody put out there to work on? Is that another designer's blanket pattern? Or are you just making it up as you go? Okay, 2:05. Let me get my timer started. And then we'll chat some more. Timer. 20 minutes. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. 20 minutes. And I'll just keep you apprised of the time as we go. I'm not sure where to set my phone where you guys can see it. So, okay. Called Boxy Blooms Cardigan. It has buttons by Rachel Misner. Okay. I don't know her. Heard about it online. Okay. Huh. I've heard of that book reader's blanket, but I don't know what it is exactly. Here's my, get it over here. here's all I've got done so far of my cardigan. Yeah, so this is the orange color. This is Premier's Anti-Pilling Everyday Worsted. It's one of my favorite yarns to use. Fran, okay, thank you, Fran. There we go, looking at it backwards on the screen. So yeah, this is my first cardigan, so hopefully you'll see more of it next Wednesday. Maybe I'll be down to the yellow part by then. Okay. Oh, Fire Lake, Sarah, right? Yeah, thank you. That's my favorite color. Orange is my favorite color. So I had to do an orange for my first wearable. Let's see. I'm still not crazy about this glare here. So you guys get your whips out. Start whipping. Come on. Whip it good. Let's see if I can close this glare. I made it worse. Hold on, folks. Don't pay attention to the woman behind the curtain here. Okay. Maybe that's a little better. Oh, that seems kind of dark now. That seems too dark. Let's try that. Okay. Can't decide. Oh, Sarah, your favorite color too. I don't meet too many people where orange is their favorite color. Yay. Let's see. Fran. Yeah, so my first wearable. Okay, I hope you guys are starting. Hyper focus on your project. I'm going to start on mine. I'm going to do a couple rows of mine here. So questions, comments, concerns. I always used to say that to my patients. Anybody have any questions or comments or concerns before I leave? Orange and turquoise. One of my good friends loves orange and turquoise together. That's her favorite colors. Well, here we go. Yeah, this Premier anti-pilling is great. I don't know. I just love it. It's soft. It's easy to work with. It's not splitty or anything. Oh. Yeah, I like also that aqua teal color with orange. So stay tuned till the end because our last 5-minute break, as you guys know, we're going to be doing some stretches, and I got 4 new ones for this week, and I think you'll like them. So stay tuned for that. And I have an announcement to make during the last 20-minute segment. Oh, here I was soaking. Peregrine Falcon. Now, let's see. Where are you at, Peregrine? Let's see if I can. And again, if anybody has a question, put those little questions marks at the beginning so I can find you. Let's see. Oh, Atlanta. You're from Atlanta. Okay. Oh, Atlanta Falcons. Hello. I should have figured that out. My high school team name was the Falcons. I went to high school in Tampa. Lato High School. Lato Falcons. Okay. Together with you from Denmark. Nice. Oh, thank you for joining us. So Denmark, it's probably what, maybe 8 or 9 o'clock at night there? Something like that? Mandala impressions. I've used mandala. I don't think it was impressions. It was the kind that was the is that the one that's the colorway that, what do you call it? It turns different colors. It's variegated. Is that the one that's variegated? Teenager way before I moved here. Oh, okay. I like that. Kelly says yes, but I'm not sure what the question. Oh, okay. I have used that, but just slightly. I don't remember what I thought of it, to be honest with you. I think that might have been one I reviewed on my channel. When I did acrylic yarn, maybe. I used it a little bit, but I don't remember what I made with it. It's really soft. Okay. I might have to pick it up again and find it. 9:12 p.m. Okay. Well, this turns out kind of good for you, Lizzie. Kind of a nighttime. What do you call it? Nighttime thing to do, something you can do before bed and relax a little bit. That's great. Okay. What's everybody else working on? Wind down. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Tammy. Your evening wind down. Okay. Now, hopefully, last week my dog kind of interrupted us. Hopefully, she won't be a big baby this week. Well, we shall see, because she's pretty needy. Yeah, last week she got, for those of you that were here or that weren't here, she got into something in the living room, and she was tearing up. Oh, it was a popcorn bag. There were a few pieces left in it, and she was tearing that up, and I could hear her in there chewing and tearing, and I had to go straighten her out. So you might hear her whining here in a few minutes. She's got to be in the same room with me, though she doesn't like coming in this room because of the floors. She gets real skittish on hardwood floors, you know, and she doesn't like to come in here. There's not much room to walk around. I tried to put her bed in here last week. She wouldn't have it. So I don't know if anybody else out there has greyhounds, but if you have any ideas for keeping her satisfied, I would like to know. Working on a blanket. Oh, your needy cat. Okay. Okay, Sarah. Oh, it seems like a lot of crochet YouTubers have cats. I've seen a lot of dogs, but I've also seen a lot of people with their kitty cats. Okay, let's see here. So how many people we got online? Where do I find that? 11. Okay, fantastic. Yes, so everybody, thank you for subscribing and joining me today. Let's see how much time I got left. 11 minutes. Okay. Figure out if I can make that bigger somehow. I have to work on that this week, figure that out. So this cardigan is half double. It started out with double crochets. Now it's all half doubles. So it's pretty easy. The worst part is doing all the counting, all the rows with the 200 something stitches in it. Turning, oh my gosh, 19. You know, I think you did tell me that last week, that your cat was a senior. Kelly says, I have. Oh, figure out how to keep my German Shepherd busy. Aw. The only time I ever got bit by a dog was a German Shepherd. I was doing, as you guys may or may not know, I'm a retired occupational therapist, and I did home health. And I had a patient who had a German Shepherd. It was a girl named Tony. And she was real sweet, except for when people came in the door and when they left. So I had come in, and she hadn't really bothered me. I'd heard other therapists say, you know, watch out for the dog just in case. So I was getting ready to leave, and it was in the wintertime. So I had my big, you know, those old down coats that was real thick, and it came down below my knees. And she kind of came at me and bit me right behind my knee, but through my coat. So she didn't break any skin, and it wasn't hard biting down, but it kind of, you know, took me off guard. So yeah, next time I went to their house, I made them put her away, because, you know, you just don't know what you're going to run into when you do home health. And I don't want that to be an issue. I think almost everybody I've met in the home health field has gotten either bitten by a dog or, you know, growled at or chased by a dog or something. So, okay. I got to do my increases here. Hold on. I got to count. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Denmark. Oh, I would love to visit Denmark and all those Nordic countries. They just look so beautiful on TV and in pictures. Let's see. Oh, we got 9 people. Oh, we got 10 people. 9 minutes left, folks. Okay. Have you ever tried with your dogs, people? Have you ever tried those little treat puzzles? It's like a chew thing that has little treats in it, and they have to do something to get the treat out. I've never tried that with my dog. She's not all that bright, so I don't know whether she would like that or not. Maybe there's some that are easier than others. Did any of you guys watch Rachel the Faded Wildflower? She's got a really pretty, she's a crocheter. She's got a real pretty not German Shepherd, golden retriever named Lily. And that dog is pretty needy too. She'll sit by her on the couch, and she's a real pretty dog. But yeah, golden retrievers are known to be pretty smart. And so are German Shepherds. So focus on your project, people. Don't even bother looking up at me. Okay, a few more minutes here, and then a 5-minute break. So let's see, maybe I'll point this down a little. See the mess back there on my couch. Actually, the wall color, my sister was telling me that my wall color looks bad because it's kind of a yellowish green from some angles. And then from other angles, it's like more of a yellow, but it looks pretty good here on the background. I have never visited Denmark. No, the only foreign countries I've been to are Poland, in Warsaw, and Ukraine, Kiev, and Kramatorsk, because my daughter's from Ukraine. Actually, today is her birthday. And she's like, "You're doing your show on my birthday?" I'm like, "I can't help it. Your birthday falls on a Wednesday." So yeah, Faded Wildflower. Yeah, I like her too. She has a lot of good videos. So yeah, we went to Ukraine, to Kiev. That's where the clearinghouse is. God knows how they're doing it now. I doubt they're even having any people adopting right now. Things are so awful. But this was back in 2003. In January 2003, we adopted her. She was a year and a half. And today she's 24. She's getting up there. She said it doesn't even seem like a special day anymore. I'm like, oh, you can't say that in your 20s. You can't say that in your 20s. When you hit in your 30s, you could say that, but it's still special in your 20s. But yeah, we started in Kiev, and then we went to Kramatorsk, which is near the border of Ukraine and Russia. And then from there, we flew back to Warsaw. We had to get some paperwork done at the embassy and so forth. So that was pretty neat. But that's it. That's all the foreign countries I've been to besides, oh, thank you. I'll tell her happy birthday. So I've been to Canada, been to Montreal and Quebec City, and to Niagara Falls when I was little. But my husband and I honeymooned in Quebec City and Montreal. Beautiful up there. Oh, I just loved it. We always talked about going back for an anniversary, but that didn't happen. So, but yeah, if you ever get a chance to visit that part of Canada, I would love to see all of Canada, personally. The woodsy part and the wild part. You've been to Finland, England, Scotland, and Toronto. Oh, Toronto. Yeah, I forgot. I've been to Toronto on a business trip years ago. Yeah. Yeah, Toronto's pretty too. I think they have a science museum there that I went to when I had some free time. Okay, here's my next increase. 1, 2, 3. I wish I had the money now to travel internationally. I wish I had the money and the good health to travel internationally, but oh well, that's the way it goes. Let's see. Parents on a cruise. Oh, how cute! A bunch of seals. I was going to take a cruise to Alaska with my best friend years ago. And we decided it was between Alaska and the Grand Canyon. And we decided to go to the Grand Canyon. It was a little bit cheaper, and we went in the spring. It was nice. I mean, I'm glad we went there, but I wish I would have been able to go to Alaska too. I'm just going to look to see if I missed anybody's comments here. Let's see. My heritage is Irish, so I always wanted to go to Ireland too. Let's see. Cruise. I love it. Yes. Oh, me too, Sarah. We should get together. We're going on a cruise. Yeah. But yeah, my best friend died suddenly a couple years ago. She was a physical therapist. We had been friends for 30 years, and it was horrible. It was just horrible, but I have good memories. I have good memories. I wish we would have made it to Alaska, but we did make it to the Grand Canyon, and that was a very, very cool trip. And I've been in many places in the United States, but not as many as I'd like to go to. Let's see. 11 people here. Oh, let's check the time. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, where your great-grandfather came from. So what country would that be in, Tammy? Do you know? Or are you talking like just in the Nordic countries or in the UK? Oh, Ireland and France. Okay. Boy, talk about another place I'd like to go to is Paris. Yeah. And all over Italy. Italy looks so beautiful. That's another place that I'd like to venture out to. Venice. Since I was a kid, I've always wanted to go to Venice. Has anybody been to Venice? Please tell me it's worth the trip because maybe I'll make it there someday. Oh, you've been there. Okay. Very nice, Tammy. Oh, you have family in Finland. Okay. Yorkshire. Huh. Okay. Most of whom were named Robert. And Germany. Yes. I hear Germany's also a very neat place to visit. We had, when I was a kid, my dad traveled internationally. He worked at a pharmaceutical company, and he had gone to Berlin and well, back then it would have been West Berlin because this was before in the 60s when the wall was there. It was in West Germany. And anyway, he made some friends there, a coworker, and we invited them over to visit with us. And the husband could speak both English and German, and Polish. He was from Poland, and the wife could only speak German. So she was the sweetest thing. She was so sweet. And they came over once when I was 7, and then I think again when I was 10. But it was neat. It was neat knowing people that, lived in another country and how they talked, how they acted, how, what they thought of things. Of course, being a kid, I didn't totally appreciate it all, but they're, of course, both gone now. Let's see. I thought I saw something in here. I'd love to eat my way across Italy. Where should I go if I want to visit the USA? Oh, my gosh, Lizzie. Wow. Yeah, exactly, Sarah. I mean, it depends on if you want to see mountains, the beach, if you want to do desert, if you want to do, it depends. Fall is, yeah, I think fall is a good time to travel. Since I've been an adult, well, before I had a kid, I always traveled either in May or in October because it's less crowded. Okay, time's up. Everybody stop, take a quick stretch, and take a little break, potty break, reading break, food break. And then in 5 minutes, we'll start our second one. Let's see here. Well, I love the Grand Canyon. I think that's a great trip. Of course, now they have fires over there right now. So now would not be a good time to visit, but we went in May. And it was beautiful. It was funny because we stayed in a hotel on the rim. I think it was a South Rim. It was one of the smaller hotels, not the big one. And we walked down. We were going to go all the way down to the Ghost Ranch, I think is what they call it, but we didn't make it down that far. We got a mile down to the mile marker, and it was getting warm. It seemed to us a huge temperature shift from the rim, a mile down. It was getting pretty warm, and so we knew we had to go back up, and we didn't want to be one of those people that got stuck on the Grand Canyon Trail without water and being too tired. Let's see. So that would be like if you want to do more desert area stuff. For beaches, I've been to the beach in Oregon, to the Pacific, and that's really, really pretty. But I don't know if you call it more standard beach. On the East Coast, on the Atlantic side, the beaches of North Carolina are really nice. Of course, the Florida beaches are nice. I used to live in Tampa, so the Gulf Coast is beautiful. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's something I always wanted to do, is see the cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C. In the springtime. Yosemite. Yeah. I hear that's really, really nice too. Visiting Oregon. Yeah. A friend of mine she was visiting her daughter in Portland. And I know Portland's a very artsy town. So I'd kind of like to go there to see all the arts and crafts they have there. I know it's a real big town for glass artists because I used to be a glass blower, and people would always talk about Portland. A lot of glass artists in Portland. And I think the big guy, Dale Chihuly, I think is his name. I think his main museum is in Portland. I'm going to have to check that out. But he has some beautiful sculptures. I miss doing my glass. I really like doing it, but since my elbow got funny and my pinky is numb and my arm is numb, I just can't do it anymore. It's not safe to do it anymore. Yeah, the Oregon coast is really pretty. And I've been to Seattle. My best friend and I went to Seattle. She had family there. And then we drove down the coast to past Portland. And there's a little town called, I want to say Seaside. It's beautiful. It's got a beautiful coastline. It's got the big rocks and cliffs there. It was really nice. Oh, and I just remembered, I took a business trip to San Diego many years ago, and La Jolla, I think it's just north of San Diego. That's a beautiful beach. Very, cliffy and very, very different than a lot of the other beaches. But San Diego is also a nice city to visit, along with San Francisco. A lot to see there. Really interesting town. Now, I've never been to LA, so I don't know much about that. Let's see here. Oh, almost time to start our next 20-minute section. Let me see. Alarm, no, timer. Okay, we're going to start in about 30 seconds, and we'll swallow that. What did I do? Uh-oh, I lost count. Okay, here we go. We're starting. Okay, pick your stuff back up. Start your project. Here's our second 20-minute segment. Grab your drink. And let's roll. I know I said last week I was going to have a hot drink on hand, but I didn't have time. A friend was visiting. I was running late, so I had to grab my Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah, when you were 3, yeah. That's like me. I went to Niagara Falls when I was 3, and I don't remember. I really don't remember it, other than what's in some of the pictures, that my parents took. But yeah, it's funny. My sister and I talk on the phone every Sunday night. We try to make it every Sunday night. And of course she's older than me. She would have been 13 when we went to Niagara Falls. I was 3. And then we also had a brother. He was 7 years older than me. But I asked her, I said, Kathy, do you remember there was some kind of dead seal or dead something on a platform at Niagara Falls? And I remember kind of going up and petting it or something. And she's like, you must have dreamed that. I don't remember that at all. And I thought, that is kind of weird. I don't know why I would think that they would have a dead seal on display. But I don't know. I guess I just dreamed it or something. Okay, if you guys are working on a second project, or are you continuing on your same one? I was hoping Michael from MDL would join us. I don't see him on here. There's still about 10 of us here. I'm glad that the laptop is working good. Tiffany helped me figure out how to set it up on my laptop instead of by my phone. So I think this is working out great. I'm hoping that you guys are getting something from it. So that's the whole idea. Get some WIPs done. Continue on my same one the whole time. Okay. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? I don't know if you heard my greyhound whining, but she was whining a few minutes ago, but I think she's okay now. She must have found her spot in the hallway to lay down. Okay. We got 17 minutes. All right, plenty of time. I think next week I will, I'm not really a trendy type person like some of those trends that people are doing on their channels. I'm not really into that, like the Labubu and the, what's another one? How many things can I sew in crochet in 24 hours? That's just not for me. But I have seen the one where, and I got tagged in it with, they asking questions, get to know me or something like that. So I might do that next week. I don't have them on me right now, but so maybe next week I'll do that. It's like questions like, how long have you been crocheting? And questions of those nature. So maybe I'll do that next week. Okay. I don't want to feel like I have to fill the whole space with talking because, I mean, really this time is for you. So if you have something to say, you can type it and I'll answer. If not, I mean, I'll try to keep talking a little bit, but I don't want to be a blabbermouth, you know. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys that I am having a new video out this Friday. I'm going to change my days to Friday. I used to post my videos on Wednesday morning, but now since I have this, I thought, well, maybe I'll do Fridays with Feathersong Crochet. So, so look for a new video out this Friday morning. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a surprise, but excuse me, it'll be out Friday. Okay. Oh, good, Tammy. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I always enjoyed it when I tuned in with Tiffany and got stuff done. Sometimes I wouldn't crochet. I would just listen and watch. Sometimes I do like a little cleaning here and there. Ooh, dyed some wool. Oh, I've heard of that Tour de Fleece. Boy, I tell you, I am really admire people that do the dyeing and the spinning and all that. Did you ever watch Shannon with Shannon Talks Yarn? She has started doing that, and she showed the process once of how you brush out the wool or the rough material to make the yarn. It was something to see. And then I've seen other YouTubers dye their yarn, but that looks a little too messy for me. I mean, there's enough messes around here. I don't need to make more, to be honest with you. But, oh, that's one thing I wanted to ask you guys. Has anybody ever tried Bad Sheep yarn? It's on Facebook all the time on my feed, and they have beautiful, beautiful colors of hand-dyed hanks. And I'm just so tempted to buy some, but I'm afraid of, well, first of all, it costs money. Of course, it's a little bit expensive, but, oh, Bad Sheep is beautiful and they look nice. Oh, good. So you have experience with it. Yeah, I thought, can it be this pretty in real life as it is on the picture? And they must be. But I've never seen such beautiful colors in yarn as the Bad Sheep. Let's see. Easter egg tablets. Oh, wow. Huh. That is wild. Lizzie, what did Lizzie say? Is somebody getting married? No, somebody's going to be an aunt. Where did I see that? I just saw it. Went away. Somebody's going to be an aunt in October. There it is, Lizzie. Okay. Oh, so how many does that make for you? Does that make your third one? You put 3 little babies there. Does that make you an aunt for the third time? I have 6 nieces and nephews myself. On my side of the family, on my husband's side of the family, we don't really see them much anymore, but I have 3, 4 nieces and nephews on my husband's side of the family. And quite a few, not quite a few, a handful of grand or great nieces and nephews, I guess you'd say. Oops, let me scroll down here. Spinning, boy, a spinning wheel, boy, that would take up a lot of room, wouldn't it? I mean, that seems like it would be maybe they make them smaller now, but it seems to me that'd be a big device. It would take up half a room. It would be fun though. Let's see how much time we got left here. We got 11 minutes. So don't look at your phone, guys. I will let you know. You just keep working. 15? Oh my gosh. You got 15 nieces and nephews? Wow. How many boys, how many girls? My side of the family, I have 4 nieces and 2 nephews. You must have a lot of siblings. Peregrine, I forgot your name already. I'm so sorry. Oh, some are bigger than others. Oh, yours is an heirloom. Oh, wow. Like handed down to you from your grandma? That would be something to see. You know, I kind of wish you guys could send pictures on this live feed. Your grandfather made it. Oh, that is something. Yeah, that would be something to. That's amazing. I would love to work on something like that. I don't think I have anything of my grandma's that, is homemade like that. Okay. Yep, time to turn. Let's see what we got here. 9 minutes. 9 minutes, 48 seconds. After this segment, we're going to do our stretches, so stay tuned. I've got 4 new ones ready for you. So most of you guys make wearables, home decor, amigurumi, or a mixture of all of those? I do a mixture. Mostly amigurumi, I would say, is what I do. We're going to take a poll. See what people make what. Now the amigurumi yarn I like is the Premier Parfait Chunky. Um, Although it does shed sort of a medium amount. I also really like Honey Bunny from Hobie, but that's more expensive and it takes longer, to get here. I wish they sold Premier. If anybody knows if they sell Premier at an actual chain, let me know. Now, I tried ordering one from Walmart, and they sent me a skein of Chinese yarn that was a lot smaller. It was $10. And, first of all, it's not originally what it was advertised for, and it wasn't Parfait Chunky. It was some Chinese brand. I couldn't even read the label. And so they reimbursed me, thank goodness. So I'm not going to order yarn from Walmart anymore. I'll just get it from, I like to order from Mary Maxim or WIP Crochet or the Premier website itself. Oh, you're learning how to knit. 8 boys, and there could be 7 girls. So that's pretty even. Good deal. You have 6 siblings. Okay. Yeah, the more siblings you have, the more nieces and nephews you're going to have, more than likely. Dollar Tree sometimes has Premier's Just Yarn. Yeah, or Just Chenille. My Dollar Tree that just opened up this year, a few months ago, has, I think they have both. Depends on when you go. The Just Yarn or Just Chenille. And I have used it for some things. Shawls, blankets, hats, and scarves. Now I'm trying to make some tops and sweaters. Good for you. Lizzie, right? Just My Natural Hair. Is that Lizzie? No. You know what? I'm going to start writing these down because I don't want to forget people's names. Tiffany was so good at that. I think because she was a teacher, she was so good at remembering people's names. Let's see. Okay. I know that Fire Lake is Sarah. Fran. Okay. Thank you. And Peregrine, I know you told me what your name was. Blankets and pillow covers. Okay. Kelly, have you ever tried mosaic crochet or tapestry crochet? That's really fun. I mean, it's not a mindless kind of crocheting like for a blanket or something, but it is fun. Scarves and hats. So Tammy, you use probably the really fine, the number 1 weight yarn, correct, for the doilies. I have trouble even working with number 3 yarn, be honest with you. I find it so tiny. 5 minutes left, folks. Peregrine, if you could tell me your name again, please. I'm going to write all these down. Yeah. That number 1 weight yarn is, I tried to use, I think I used a 2 weight once to try to make some earrings. And I just got so frustrated. It was just so tiny. And that's just not my bag. Go by Bean. Oh, okay. Bean. Oh, it says right there, AKA Bean. Okay, I would just call you Bean. Thank you very much. Okay. Write that down so I don't forget, even though it's on there. Now, don't say there's going to be a test at the end here. What's everybody's name? Let's see. First mosaic. Oh, okay. Now, I watched somebody, and they told the difference between mosaic and tapestry. And I think Tiffany has a pattern that I want to do that she calls intarsia. But to me, intarsia looks like tapestry. And I wondered if anybody knows if that's true or not. Because you have to have a lot of different colors. And I have a video on that where I did a mystery tapestry crochet. That was a lot of fun. Fran's blanket was gorgeous. Oh, where did you see a picture of Fran's blanket? Intarsia means color work. Oh, okay. Because I know with my tapestry one, I used 4 different colors. And the mosaic one that I was watching this other person do a couple days ago, she only had 2 colors, and it was like yarn on top of yarn. It wasn't like a row of yarn, change colors within the row. It was one color, and the back of it kind of looked like the negative of the front. I don't know how to explain it, but it looked, and she said mosaic was a little bit more complicated than tapestry. Oh, okay. Okay. Crochet Club. Gotcha. Okay. Who else did I not get a name from? I'm going to look back here and see if I missed anybody's name. 3 minutes. We're going to wrap up and do our stretches. Okay. I don't think I missed anybody. Okay, good. Stranded. Put it up there for a minute. Fair Isle. I've heard of that. Management. I've heard of Ravelry. I tried going on Ravelry once and doing something. It's been a couple of years ago. And I've heard that they have a lot of good information on there. They have a lot of good organizational tips and tricks, and that there's a lot going on Ravelry. But I need to get back on that again and try to figure that out. Two minutes. See if I can get to my marker. Oh yeah. I was watching Elise Rose last week, and she mentioned how she's trying to keep her stash on there and her projects and all that. That sounds so organized. I'm hoping I can get that done one day. I might just make that my goal for this week. And Tammy loves it too. Okay. Whoops, there goes my stitch marker. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm here. 1 minute. Let's wrap it up, folks. Because I want everybody to join me in the stretches. You had to organize your stash, Sarah. I didn't know what I had. Okay, I bought a ton of weatherproof bins. Ooh. Okay. All right. Sometimes I do pattern tests through. Oh, okay. So you have your pattern testers that are on Ravelry. Okay. That's one thing I want to do this year is design my own amigurumi toys. And I do have a couple ideas floating around in my head. So I've been trying to watch some YouTube about that. And it looks like quite a bit of it is math related, which is not my strong suit. But I'm trying to learn. And I'm starting out with a simple project I have in my head. So, here we go. Okay, 250. Perfect. We'll put this up. And that's probably not smart, keeping my Diet Dr. Pepper next to my project. Hold on. Okay. So, our first one, I'll just, says standing up. I don't know if you're able to see me. I'll just go back. Okay. Working on amigurumi now. Sweet. Okay. All right, folks, you ready? The first one is with your shoulders. It's called, pardon me. We're going to reach out and then we're going to come back. So this is protraction. You're protracting this is your shoulder muscles and some in your neck and in your back. And just reach, reach, reach. Good. And then when you come back, keep your elbows up and pull, try to touch your elbows in the back. That's retraction. The muscles that are between your scapula are between your spine and your scapula. Those are pulling your scapula back, retracting, and hold it. Again, protract, reach, reach, reach. There you go. And retract. Pull it in, pull it in. One more. Or you could do many more than this if you want to. You can put your hands together if that helps you. There's many ways to modify all these stretches I'm doing. Actually, that one's better because you can kind of pull your shoulders forward and then retract. Pinch those elbows together back there. Pinch them tight, sit up straight, pinch tight. Okay, that's the first one. Moving down a little bit, we're going to do a side stretch. And you could do this also sitting too or standing. Reach over your side, stretch. We kind of did this yesterday or last week, but we did more of the tricep stretch. This is just stretching, feeling it pull down your side through your ribs, down, actually to your pelvis. There you go. And relax. Let's try this side. Stretch way over. Feel that pull in your armpit, down your triceps, down through your rib cage. Very good. One more time. Good side stretch. These are just called side stretches. It's a lot of different muscles. And one more. There we go. Really, really get into it. Nice. If you want to do another one, that's fine. Next, okay, this is an easy one. Those two were a little bit more strenuous. This is an easy one. This is just your forearms. Now, the muscles and bones in your forearms, your elbow is a hinge joint. But what this does is your radius, which is the bone on the thumb side, and your ulna is on the pinky side. When you do this, they kind of go over top of each other. So this is supination, supinate. This is pronate. So when you hear people say, oh, they're laying prone, they're laying on their stomachs. If they're supine in the bed, they're laying on their backs, they're up. So this is supine, and just stretch it as much as you can. Because this is all that the forearm does really, is pronate and supinate. Now, you want to keep your arms at your side. Don't go like this, that's cheating. You want to keep them at your side and just push as much as you can. Now, if you want to do strengthening with this, what I've done with some patients is that they need strengthening in the wrist or their forearm muscles. You can take a hammer and you can hold the very end of it so that the heavy end, the hammer part's here, and you go back and forth with it. And that helps with some strengthening. But just for stretching, for our purposes, we're just going to do this. Can you see me? Up and then pronate as much as you can. Supinate, palms up, push it, push it, push it, and pronate. Okay, very good. Okay, the last one is some finger stretches. We're going to do tendon gliding exercises. This is an actual exercise thing that therapists do with people with hand issues. So first is just fist and open. That's an easy one. And the second one is called a hook. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. It's pouring down rain here. I heard something. It's pouring down rain. Hook grasp. So you're going to keep your knuckles straight and just bend your digits. And your thumb's just kind of sticking out like that. That's called a hook grasp. Tendon gliding exercises. And then the last one is rooftop. I call it rooftop, where now you're bending your knuckles and keeping your fingers straight. So stretch up and bend. And your thumb's just sticking out like so, and bend. And you can feel that in the back of your hand. You can feel your extensor muscles pulling with that one. There we go, boys. The wind is whipping up out there. I hope I don't lose you guys. Okay, so for the tendon gliding exercises, we're going to start our 20 minutes just a second. Fist and open, and the hook grasp. And just stretch as far as you can at each end range. And then the rooftop. Okay, folks. Very nice. Good job. We'll have 4 new ones next week. All right, let me get my phone set. Next 20 minutes and go. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you went up and stretched and moved around, that's good too. But I always advocate moving around when you're sitting crocheting. I don't know if you can hear that. It's really going on out there. Is everybody still there? I see 10 people on here. Yes, so tell all your friends to like and subscribe, because they have to subscribe 3 days before the live if they want to be able to chat. So spread the word. And again, like I said, my episode is, oh, good. Glad you like those stretches. Thank you. I got a lot of them out of my back pocket from decades of being a therapist. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, Friday, I'm going to start doing Feathersong Crochet Fridays, Feathersong Fridays for my actual videos. And we're going to keep this time for now, 2 o'clock Central Time for the Wednesday WIP Knockouts. Okay, everybody seems to like this time and everything. Oh, you enjoy, you got to go? Okay, bye, Tammy. I came in late. What is your actual name? Okay, Pam. My name is Lynne, and I go by Feathersong Crochet. You can call me Lynne. And I have a channel that is going to be now every Friday. I started in November. It was every Wednesday morning, but since I'm doing this Wednesdays, I thought, well, we'll do Feathersong Friday. That makes sense. Bye, Tammy. Glad you enjoyed the stretches, everybody. You got up and did my stretches. All right. Woohoo. Fran. Ha! I remembered. All right, back to my card again. After this last row, then I have another, I got to count 200 something. I forgot after what my pattern. But then I start on the sleeves, I think, after this. I think it says that's where you separate the sleeves from the yoke. Yes. Oh, good. Glad everybody liked those stretches. I think of them ahead of time and try to do ones that are hit different parts of your body, from head to fingers. And you could always look those up online too if you're interested in doing like the tendon gliding exercises or the protraction retraction one, side stretches, whatever. You can always look those up. Okay. Another stitch marker. Well, I hope I don't lose you guys. It's whipping up, man. It's really bad out. Who is my lady in Denmark? Is that Lizzie? Are you still there, Lizzie? Okay, tell me if you can hear that. The rain on my window that I'm sitting right next to. I might just take a nap after this. Nice weather to nap in. 16 minutes left, folks. I'm kind of paranoid that I might be losing people. I hope not. With this weather, I guess if anything, you guys might lose me. So, okay, you're still here. Okay, we're doing our last segment. Oh, I know what I was going to say. When I was doing home health therapy, I always tell my patients, they're mostly seniors, and I'd say you have to get up and move at least once an hour. And if they had a cuckoo clock or something that they could time it, was even better. But I don't know if they all listen to me. That's at least I told them my opinion. If you don't get it up and move once an hour, I mean, that's the bane of their existence, is being sedentary for some of these seniors. And you got to get up and move. Since I've been retired, I have discovered that. Boy, if I sit too long, it's not good. Okay, let's see. Pam. So, Pam, where are you from? Let's see here. Oh, it's raining. Now it's clearing up where you are. Okay. We kind of need the rain here, though, because our grass is looking kind of a little bit yellow in spots. Hi, Pam. Where are you from? Colorado. Oh, are you the one in Colorado Springs? No, that was somebody else. I'm going to write that down. Pam in Colorado. We've got 14 minutes left. Pam. Colorado, Pam. Oh, are you the one in Colorado Springs? Okay. Pam, Fran, Sarah, B. Okay. Kelly. And I'm just repeating some names I see on here. Just outside in a town called Falcon. Oh, that's funny. Since Peregrine Falcon is on here. Falcon, huh. Must be a small town. I haven't heard of that one. Of course, I'm not a Colorado expert. Did you guys hear that thunder? Reminds me of the time that Tiffany was having problems down her way last month. And she was having a thunderstorm and had many glitches on her laptop. You did hear it, okay? Oh, goodness. Nothing wrong with a little weather. Oh, I'm in central Illinois. I'm originally from Kentucky, northern Kentucky, near Cincinnati. Most of my relatives live in Cincinnati, or some in northern Kentucky. And then when I was 12, my parents got divorced when I was 12, and me and my mom moved down to Tampa, Florida, so she could work. She had a hard time getting around the snow and ice. So we moved to Florida, and we had cousins down there. So that was good. So I lived in Florida from when I was 12 till 22, so for 10 years. Then I moved back to Kentucky, and I went to college at Eastern Kentucky University. Yay, go Colonels. And a friend, she heard it too, heard the thunder. And then after college, there were some people at a college fair at my school. And one of the hospitals from here in town was there, and they were offering the biggest sign-on bonus. So, because I had put myself through college, and I didn't know how I was going to get through 6 months internship at that point without some cash. So they gave me a couple $1,000, and I made that last for 6 months. I think it was $3,000. And I did my 6 months. I did 6 months in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I did 6 months in Albany, New York, and loved both of them. So that's how I ended up here in central Illinois, land of Lincoln. And I met my husband. He was from here, born and raised here. And he has 5 brothers and sisters. He had. So that's how I ended up in Illinois. Although we did live in Chicago when we were first married. And then I hated it there. So we moved to Louisville, Kentucky. Yes, we are having terrible weather. But it's usually, it comes and goes. It's over with soon, most of the time. Doesn't bother me. Okay. We've got 11 minutes. It seems like I always look at it when it's 11 minutes. That's funny. Okay, I gotta do my increase here. 1, 2, 3. It's funny, I got my hair done this morning, and I was telling my hairstylist about my channel. She's like, "Oh, I'm a crocheter too." She's 17, and she's already got her beauty license. She's a very mature 17-year-old, and she did a pretty good job considering how humid it is outside now. I guess my hair stayed okay. We are retired, so we've all been over. We've all been over? I don't know what that means. Yeah, the retired life is pretty good. It's pretty good. Budgeting is tough some months, but you know what? I feel blessed. Life's been good. God's been good to me. Life's been good to me. So we got to count our blessings. That's my theory. And I'm pretty type B. Not a whole lot bothers me. So I don't get upset about things like I used to when I was younger. Not that I ever did a lot when I was younger. I wasn't never a type A, but retired military. Oh, retired mil. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. You've been all over. Okay. Oh, so your parents, Pam, military, or your husband, or you? You've probably been to Germany, right? Because well, I don't know. It seems like a lot of military families move to Germany, get transplanted to Germany sometimes. Your husband is okay. Yeah, you have kids. I'm sure they didn't like all that moving around, but kids adjust. You know, they get used to it and they get to see, they appreciate it later because they get to see the world. Love Germany. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Your son will commission in May. Oh, um, where's his? Does that mean he's going to boot camp? I'm not familiar with all the jargon. Son has a pilot slot. Commission in May. So does that mean he's done with boot camp? He must be excited though. Is it just him, or is he married? Have a family? Hopefully, he'll get to go to Germany like you guys did. Were any of your kids born overseas, out of the country? I hope you guys didn't lose me. Being retired since I was 25 years old. Lizzie. Wow. Nice. Are you a retired millionaire? Or are you oh gosh, are you disabled? He's at college in ROTC. Okay. Covers all the stuff. No boot camp like they enlisted. Okay. I see. Air Force officer pilot. Nice. Well, good for him. Well, Lizzie, tell me your story. Tell me what's going on there. Increase. 1, 2, 3. We have 7 minutes left. Oh, you're sick. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't need to go in the whole story if you're sick. I apologize. Get this in here. Yeah. Um, you'll have to forgive me, guys, if I ask you to send questions over again. Um, time does go quickly, doesn't it, Pam? I tell you. Oh, I'm just looking back here. Okay. Looking back a little bit. Excuse me. I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, Lizzie, you're the one that has all the nieces and nephews. That's right. Are you the youngest in your family? I'm the youngest in my family, so yeah. I was always missing the boat, having kids, getting married, everything. Being the youngest. Of course, my older brother and sister always thought I was the spoiled one, but I don't know. Of course, I don't think I was spoiled. Maybe I was. You'll have to ask my older sister about that. She'd have a different story than me. Oh, second oldest. Okay. Oh, yeah. I do have an announcement. Before I forget, next Wednesday, if you guys are going to join in next Wednesday, I'm going to be announcing a giveaway. So, yeah. And it has to do with increasing the subs. And also, just because I want to. So I'm having a couple things that I'm going to give away next week, and I will announce it next week. So stay tuned. next week. I'm excited. We're going to get this going. Let's see if there's anything else in my notes I want to cover before we're done here. Okay. Yeah. So my next video will come out Friday. You can find all my other ones, of course, on YouTube. I do some tutorials. I do some yarn reviews, hook reviews. I do some fun things, like I did that mystery tapestry crochet. And I try to have fun on my channel. I'm a kid at heart, I guess. So, oh gosh, this row's almost done. Let's see. Yeah, so I hope everybody can be here next Wednesday for most of it. At least tune in at the end for the giveaway announcement. My favorite type of crochet hook. Okay, I can tell you now. Now you can go back and watch the video. Okay, but my favorite hook is this one and my clover. I love these clovers. I'm telling you, they are slick and they're so smooth and they're so comfortable. Yeah, that's my favorite. On my video, I think I reviewed these and the furls and the WIP crochet hooks and another generic one that I got from Hobby Lobby, I think. But these are my favorite, these clovers. They are worth the money spent, in my opinion. Let's see. I like clovers, but they're small for my... Oh, really? They're small for you. So do you use furls with the bigger hand? We got 3 minutes left, folks. 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Furls. Okay. Organize all your yarn. Oh yeah, the yarn organizer. Yeah, I love my organization system. I got these Temu plastic. They're shoe organizers, but they're white plastic. But the front is a clear cover, and it folds down and snaps up, so it keeps all the dust out, and you can see what you have. Although you can't see the very back of it, but I guess that's with any system. So many projects, and I finish first before I can make a mystery call. What is a mystery call? Oh, do you mean a mystery crochet along? The one I did? You're a slow yeah. I'm not a fast crocheter. All those videos where learn how to crochet real fast, I'm just not interested in that. I like to do it for fun and to go slow and to enjoy the process. But I could see where there's benefit in crocheting faster if you're getting ready for a market or something like that. Yes. Hiya hooks? Okay, that you're going to have to explain that one to me, Fran, because I've never heard of hiya hooks, unless I'm not reading that right. But it looks like hiya. Yes, it was that. Oh, I'm on my last stitch. I did 2 whole rows of this cardigan. I didn't even realize I had gotten so far. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to have to weave those in. Chain 1. Okay. Hopefully next week you'll get to see the yellow, that I've gotten to the yellow by next week. We'll see. Okay, pair their knitting needles. Oh. Okay, I'm not a knitter. I really have no interest in knitting right now. I'm just too busy with crochet stuff. Hiya hooks. Huh, that is a new one on me. I'll have to look those up. 50 seconds, everybody. Come on, keep a whipping. Keep a whipping. They're from the UK. Huh. I'll be darned. I'll have to look those up. Like I said, I have a few different kinds. And I got some Tulip Edamo. That's another ones that I reviewed. The Tulip Edamo Red. And those are nice too. They're not as nice as my clover, but I like them. I got them for a present. I told a friend of mine that's what I wanted. He asked me what I wanted for Christmas. So he got me those, and I do like the tulips. But I've only tried the red. I'm assuming the red and the pink and the gray, maybe, or all the same. I don't know. Ah, okay. Time's up. Time's up, everybody. That went by fast. What time is it? 3:16. Yeah. So that went well. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I hope you got a lot done and enjoyed it. And I sure enjoyed talking to everybody that was here. So thank you. Spread the word. And because I know sometimes Tiffany had like 50 or 60 people. So that would be great. Yes, it did go by fast, Sarah, didn't it? And I'm glad I didn't get cut off because of the stupid weather out there. But that's the way it rolls. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. And stay tuned Friday for my new video. And I will see you next Wednesday at 2. See ya. You're very welcome for doing this. Bye-bye.